Good morning, or when I record this it's morning, but good whatever time it is for you. It's day number 5. With that, it is a sad yet monumentous occasion here. 5 days in, we are doing this recording every weekday. I won't be on tomorrow or Sunday, but Monday I'll be back on. But every weekday, Monday through Friday, I'll be doing this. And this is day number 5. We are actually there. Awesome. What that means to me is a lot of things. Like I said, it's a sad yet momentous thing because this thing has now ran longer than any of the other particular vlogs I've done. I know. And I'll talk about that today. It's like, first time I started doing this, I started doing this in my bedroom. Not my bedroom, but my closet. And it was where I had my computers and stuff. It was kind of more of an office than a closet. And I did 2, and then it ended. Life happened. Things happened. It's a pain in the behind. And then I went out to the shed. Because I thought, okay, I got a big upstairs in that shed. I can get it all cleaned up and worked up. Now that shed's a disaster area, like top and bottom. I need to get out there and clean it up, but that's a side story. And I did that, and I did like 3 episodes. And they were just contextual episodes. They weren't actually a vlog. It was like certain things, and I thought, oh, this will work, and all that stuff. But my computer was slow, and it took me forever to edit and render all that, and so like it never really solidified there. Then I got the idea, why not just run and gun? Sister's talking to me. Why don't I just run and gun and go? Not edit, do anything like that. So how am I gonna do that? So I decided then that I was gonna do it in my car, or at that time my Jeep. And I started recording with a lapel mic and a GPD Win, one of those little bitty handheld computers, running OBS. And I put like my Logitech webcam like mounted up here on the dash, and that didn't work. I mounted it down here, it didn't work. I finally figured out how to get it so that it would record good, and so I had to like sucker mount it to my windshield. And then I got a lapel mic so that the audio sounded good, and it worked. I did 2 episodes that way. And I was like, awesome, this is gonna be great. But then time happened. And I wasn't able to get it offloaded in the evenings and get it posted and all that stuff. I did a couple episodes and it's like, okay, if this workflow works, yada yada. It didn't last longer than two episodes. And then I got to thinking, well, I got a cell phone, and from there I could post wherever and whenever, you know, like I could pop this cell phone onto a cradle mount with the good camera facing me, this guy facing me. It wasn't this photo, it was the other one, but have it facing me and then record, and then go to YouTube directly from my recording and put it up, and it'd be great. Well, the audio didn't sound so good. And this one had, the one before this also didn't have like a little like headphone jack to put in a lapel mic, or else I would have done a lot sooner. Well, I did that, did the lapel mic thing. I did like 3 recordings. That was like the awesomeness, the 3 recordings. I might have did 4. I might have did 4 with that one. And the 4 recordings that I did, I was like, okay, if I can get through this, get a routine, and then Monday I'll have this like brand new lapel mic that would be like awesome and such. And I have to turn on my defogulators. Well, when I got the lapel mic, I tried it out and I was talking, and it was like staticky and what type noises going on. I said, well, that ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to re-record this thing. I'm gonna miss a day, so I missed a day. And I did another recording using just a regular old setup, trying to say, okay, what can I do here, and all that stuff. And then it ended up that I just never posted anything else from that point. I got 3 in that time. And then last year, I think I started it up again. and I got 2 in, and then life happened. It's about time that my boss is retired, and the new boss is there, and there's a lot of demand on my workplace, so it just didn't happen. And it all culminated back down to here and now. And I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta be a little cerebral about it. I gotta think about what I wanna do and how I wanna do it. I still wanna do a random thought, still wanna do a topic, and I still wanna get this something that I can do that is not taking up any excess time. So like I could pull this off and post it like when I get home, and it not take forever and a day. I just drop it. And thing about the GoPros is it runs for like 8 minutes and then it segments another video. So I have to put them together because I'm just that little bit beyond what I need to actually be to get things going. But it doesn't take much. I got a more beefier computer now, so I can like drop, render, and go. Let it do its thing. I lost my train of thought there. Anyways, so it's been working really well. I come home, eat my lunch, pull my GoPro, and stick it on the desk, pull the card out, stick it in the machine, drag and drop the 2 files usually that I have on it, put it into my rendering program, and put them right next to each other, and they work really, really well. Sometimes I gotta clip the inside or clip the outside, but other than that, I don't do any editing on this. And if you've watched any of the videos, you obviously know I don't do any editing on this. And then as soon as I get that all situated, I render it and I go away. I'll let it do its thing. About 15-20 minutes later, it almost is 1-to-1 time on rendering, which is far faster than what I used to have. It used to take me like 3 hours just to render a 10-minute video, which, like I said, I had a slow computer. Anyways, I'd get it rendered, and then I go to YouTube and I post it and get everything going, and then I run off and do what I'm going to do, and magically it's on there, and I don't have to do anything else after I do that. So I have maybe like the travel time, obviously, and then I have like maybe 15 minutes after I get home doing stuff, and then it's on. So I can handle 15 minutes of inconvenience in the middle of my day versus having hours of inconvenience in the middle of my day. So this has been a working thing. That being said, I'm hoping that the weekend doesn't cause me to like stop doing what I'm doing and do like whatever I want to do. Next week is Vision Conference week, which means I'm going to be insanely busy. So what I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping to get this thing recorded and then posted in between going from the church to home, back to church, somewhere in that mix. I'm hoping, like when I get home, I'm gonna have to like pull the card, stick it in there, and do the thing so it's up and loaded. But other than that, next week will be the proving ground. The next 4 days of this will be the proving ground on this. But so far it's been working really good. So far it's been working really awesome. And I can't beat that with a stick, with an ugly stick, so to speak. So that's my whole story of why this thing has taken forever to actually get something here. And I'm not necessarily saying that it's here yet. Obviously, I've been doing this for some time. I started doing this in the middle of October. I started recording in the middle of October just so I can get the method of sticking my camera up, pushing the record button at the bottom, letting it start up and record, and then at the end of the trip I would hit the button again and shut it off. And now I've gotten into that routine that I've got to get my camera, get everything up, and then all I got to do is remember to have it and plug it in, and we're good. That being said, it's working. It's working really good. So hopefully I'll get a little more polished, a little more clean, a little more together about the topics and the stuff like that. I still want it to be like I can still go off on tangents and whatnot, but I don't want it to be this weird thing in here. And like right now it's for realsies. Like it's up there, you guys can access it, you can do some things. But like, it's gonna be like for realsies, if that's a thing, January 1st. This is kind of like the proving ground time. If I can get this going through on January 1st, then it becomes a routine, then it becomes a methodology, and then I'm just doing it. So, and then I can say, hey, here it is, and then I'll post it on all my socials, and you know, come laugh at me and look at what I'm doing. So, that being said, day 5 is in the bag. We just passed the border bridge, and we're heading into town. So I will give you a word for today for the people who are watching this video who have not seen this thing, and this is an outro that I'll probably always do. I'm going to give you a word at the end of the video, something you can post in the comments to let me know that you have made it to the end. So please put this word in the comments, and I'll know that you made it clear to the end of the video. And I thank you very much. Today's word is parking. So it's not always going to be auto related, but if you can put parking somewhere in the title, somewhere in your comments, it's parking in there somewhere, and I will know that you made it clear to the end of the video, and I will talk to you guys Monday. So Monday, I will see you.